Good evening, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to episode 2 of DSP Builds It. Now, first off, I'm very disappointed because you did not shower me with intros and graphics and things to play during the show. And I did request that last week, but I received 0 submissions. Now, if this show goes well, like I said last week, if this show actually goes well, I would consider actually making it more professional and having things like that on the show, like having its own intro and all that. That'd be nice. But I don't know how it's going to go. So we don't have to go too crazy yet. But if anyone ever wanted to do something like that, that would be amazing. All right. Now, this week, we are doing week 2 of the Botanical Collection Succulent Plant Lego set. Last week, we built the first 3 plants. Here they are. It's an aloe vera plant, a cactus thing, and then something in the middle. It was some kind of a blossom, I believe. So that's 3 of 9. This actually is 9 different plants, this set, okay? So I'm excited to continue because I had a great time. I thought it was very fun. I like how they don't look anything at all like Legos. They're very unique in the way that they're laid out here, okay? Now, last week, I did something I'd never done before. I had a dual camera setup where we had one camera way over there at my TV and one camera right here, right? But admittedly, it wasn't the best setup because that camera over there is so far away, it creates this like artifacts because it's zoomed in. So I've now redone my office to have the cameras repositioned in a better spot. So what I did this week is I actually changed it around and I now have a brand new face cam that I'm using for gameplay right here. It's very close. It's on this bendy arm in front of me. And as you can see, my God, it's crisp and clear because it's so close, right? 1080p, 60 frames, super clear, no artifacts, no zoom used. So it looks great. I've used it for a day. People actually really like it. They say, wow, it's a big improvement from your previous setup, right? But now, check this one out. You ready for this? Because I have the camera here, now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a dedicated Lego cam. How cool is this? We have a camera that is pointed directly at the Lego table as I unbox and I build. How cool is this, man? It's good stuff. Improvements, right? And to make matters even better, we have the dual shot. So here I am. I'm still on camera, and I can talk to all of you directly, but I can also be building the Legos at exactly the same time. So this is awesome. I'm very excited for this. I hope that you guys are too. This is going to look way better than the previous setup. And I hope that you guys will give me feedback on what you actually think about how this goes tonight, okay? Now, I was already speaking with my stream audience, but I want to make something clear to the on-demand audience as well. This is an experiment, right? Last week's stream went well. We got good engagement, good support. We had a great couple of hours building Legos, talking, hanging out, having a really good time. If we keep it up, and by the time that we finish these succulents in tonight and probably one more stream, I would be willing to invest in buying more, better, bigger, more expensive Lego sets. There are so many different Lego sets out there that are themed to different intellectual properties. Video games, pop culture, architecture, vehicles, all kinds of stuff. And we could definitely find some good ones, maybe do polling and figure out what you guys want. And we could do this. This could be a fun, ongoing series. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. I hope it works out. I would love to keep doing this. So let's see how it goes tonight. Let me just double check that my autofocus is on. It is. I want to make sure my autofocus is because I'm going to be moving around parts and stuff, and I wanted to be sure that that would be on. And one final thing, I want to make sure. Hold on one second. I'm going to do this too because I don't want to screw this up. So I want to turn off the AI tracking. So now it's on. I want to turn it off because I don't want it to be moving around while I'm building the Legos. So I'm actually going to deactivate the AI tracking right now, and then I'll reactivate it later when we're done, so that way it won't accidentally start following me all around the room if I start doing stuff, okay? Pretty cool. Shout out to Little Green Man who did a $2 super chat. When it's smart, guys. I missed PPP. Let's get some subs. Well, first of all, let's get some subs over on Kick to support Lego Night. Let's definitely do that. Guys who are watching on Kick, let's get some subs for it, all right? Now, PPP apparently has not returned home yet from vacation. I actually was trying to contact him today. I haven't heard from him. So I hope that he's all right. I actually heard that there's some inclement weather going on in Canada, and therefore his travel might have been delayed. I hope he's all right. This is why we actually delayed Smart Guys this week. We didn't want the show to be held up by trying to do it tonight. He hasn't posted. He hasn't done anything. So hopefully he's all right. And hopefully we will be doing Smart Guys this Thursday night. That's when we had scheduled it. Okay? All right. So good stuff there. And let's get Little Green Man's contribution added to the leaderboard, and then we will begin. Excellent. So first off, if you remember, we did our first Legos last week. They're back here, see? So there's 2 more sets that we need to build. Let's open this sucker up again. The key light is at the table and is shining right here. It is. The key light is on the table. That's why it actually looks this bright. So here's our book of instructions. Remember, there was multiple instructions in here. What's this? Oh, it's the tool and the extra pieces from last week. Remember, we had the tool. We didn't need to use the tool, luckily. So hopefully we won't have to use it, but it's nice to have it. And we had some spare pieces. I don't know why, but they were extras. So there you go. We'll leave this to the side. If I need it, great, but I might not need it. So last week we built book 1, all right, which was the first 3 succulent plants. That's done. So we can put that right back in, okay? This week we're going to be doing book 2, which, as you can see, is 3 unique ones. It's the 3 middle ones. One of them is a really tall cactus-looking thing. One of them is this cool, like, purple blossom, right? And then the other one's just a little green one. So these will be neat. This is what we're doing this week, book 2. And then next week, to finale, book 3, we have all these. This looks like grapes or something. And then we got a giant blooming one. That'll be fun, too. So let's get those away. But tonight's focus is book 2. All right, here we go. So what do we need for book 2? Well, I'm going to assume that the bag that says 3 is for book 3. So we probably need the giant bag that says 2. Is there anything else in here? There's another bag that says 3. So I'm going to assume that's probably more pieces for bag. 3 is probably the most elaborate of all. So, all right. All right, and that's it. Okay, so we're good. Let's get all this out of the way. Put it over here. Good stuff. By the way, here's my reading glasses again. So I'm going to get those on because I can't read up close without them. As I'm getting older, I'm losing my eyesight. So I need reading glasses to read stuff up close. Of course, in order to see you guys, what you're saying, I need to take these off. So it'll be interesting because right now I can't see anything in the chat. I have to actually go like this to read the chat. And then I go back. But now as I look here, now I can actually read the book. I can't read the book without the glasses on. So, all right. So book 2, it basically says spill out all the pieces. See? All the pieces from bag 2. That's what it's telling me to do. So let's do that. It looks like they're just loose. There's a few smaller bags in there too. I want to be sure I don't drop any. Last week I accidentally dropped some pieces at the beginning, and that was pretty disastrous. Then I had to find them. So let's try not to spill any pieces on the floor. Here we go. So first off, here's a small bag. Here's another small bag. All these small bags. See this? Okay. And then, okay, these are all the loose pieces, so let's dump them out. Okay. I'll save this in case, but I don't think we're going to need the bag again. All right. So, all right, first we're going to be building this guy, this little plant. See it? Very small plant there. What was wrong with PPP? No, there's nothing wrong with him. I said he's on vacation and he hasn't gotten back home yet. So that's why we delayed Smart Guys. Okay, so first thing they want me to get is one of these. Let's actually push these up here. Okay, there we go, to the top. There you are. They want me to get one of the squares, and they want me to get a yellow hinge piece like so, and they actually want me to put it in one spot from the corner. Yep, that's correct. All right, excellent. Guys, be sure to tag me tonight if you want to talk so I can see you in the chat. Let's see here. I should buy a chain for my glasses to help taking them off and putting them on. I guess I could do that. I know they have them. You can hang them like this. You pick them up, put them on, you take them off again. I could do that. Yeah. Shout out to Dr. Lexus. Dr. Lexus just gifted the first sub of the night. Thank you so much, Dr. Lexus, for your support here of Lego Nights. DSP builds it. Let's get you up on the leaderboard. There you go. What's up, Just Clunker? How are you tonight? Hello to everyone who is just joining. We were at 9, correct? We're at 9, so that would be we're up to 14 now. Cool. Okay. What's that? What's up, game fan? He says testing. I can see. What I'll do is I'll lower my glasses like this to see the chat, and then I'll put them back up, and I'll lower them again. That works. It's kind of like having bifocals. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Dr. Lexus. So here we go. All right. So up next, all they want me to do, I mean, they literally just want me to build a square within a square using those other yellow pieces. So go. Here we are. And by the way, let me know how this is looking. This is probably looking way better than last week, right? With this camera. You actually see me build everything, up close and focused. What's up, Vietnamese comrade? Good evening. All right. All right. And then, okay. So now we got to do wow, it's exactly the same as last time where we have to do the border with the cross looking pieces. And then on the corners, we have to put the single black pieces. So here we go. Here's our cross looking pieces. See what I meant with that? There's a cross in the middle of them. So those have to go on the edges. What is going on? Hair of the dog. How are you, man? Hair of the dog has become a member. Actually, that was just a re-upping. Dang it. I thought it was a new one. It wasn't, so I can't count that. But what's up, Hair of the Dog? Hair of the Dog did do a $2 super chat, though. Thank you. Into the Void, how are you tonight? Good evening. So now we're at 16 bucks to support and climbing. Thank you, guys. Okay. Thank you. All right. Okay, so we need all these cross pieces on the ends. And then we're going to need the single black corner pieces. Go. One more. Here we go. Very good. Oops. What's that? What is the RGB color theme tonight? I think it's called Embers. It's supposed to simulate, like flames. Let's see here. All right, I don't see. Nope. Okay, so the single corner pieces don't seem to be in that bag. That's because they're in this smaller bag right here. So I'm going to open this one up now and be careful not to spill them because I don't want to have all the pieces mixed together. That's going to actually be kind of messy. So here we go. I just need 4 of these. These are the single black blocks that are going to be the corners of this plant. Okay, there we go. What's going on? It's emberish. Supposed to be like smoldering embers is the RGB setup for tonight. So I hope you guys like it. Okay. So now that we did that, now they want me to do a layer of black hinges around the upper edge here. Basically just building a perimeter, almost like a fence around the top of this plant. Here. Go. Remember, guys, if you want to talk, please tag me in the chat. So I know that you're talking to me. I have to look through these glasses to see if people are tagging me or not. I need 3 of these single hinges. Here's one. This is like a Michael Bay film. I know, it's very exciting. It's a very exciting event tonight where we chill and I build Legos all night long. Need one more. Here we go. Okay. First 4 steps done. We got this base built now. What's that? What are my glasses prescription? It's not. These are reading glasses. You could buy these at any store. It's just reading glasses, and they're like pretty high magnification. So like basically right now it's blurry, but if I bring it here, now it's perfect. Everything in this book is very clear now that I'm at this distance from my face. I can see it like super duper perfect. Okay. See here? Any chance we could do chill Q&A? Yeah, ask me questions. Go ahead. My desk is wobbling and it's distracting. There's nothing you can do about that. There's literally nothing you do. If I touch the desk, it's going to wobble. Luckily, the camera has auto adjustment technology in it. As you can see, it's not going crazy. There's nothing you can do about that. What would you like me to do? Have the camera attached magically somewhere else? It's got to be on the table. All right. Okay. All right. So now they want me to start getting these small green pieces. They want me to get one single one and a bigger one like this. And they want me to attach the green piece like, like this. No. Like this. And then they want me to get 3 more green pieces and basically build like a big square green thing under that one. I need 3 more. Like this. So they want me to build a big square under the smaller square with the 4 rectangle pieces, just like that. Okay. There we go. And then they want a single weird looking green piece. What the hell is that? That's not there. That piece looks so weird. It's not that. It's such a weird looking piece. I don't see it. It's this very small green piece that has a weird like knob on top of it. And I don't. Is this it? I think this is supposed to be it right here. I think, okay, I think it's in this bag. It's really small. It's like a tiny piece. I should have a what's that emote for when I'm looking at with my glasses. Do I get my nails manicured? No, I don't. I do not manicure my nails. All right, I think it's one in this bag. The right side is blurry. The right side of what? What are you talking about? The right side is blurry. The right side of what? This is what's blurry here. It's clear, right? Here. Did it oh, there you go. The autofocus lost track for a second. Now it's sharp again. Let me know if it goes blurry. I just need to autofocus it again if that happens. Okay. I think this tiny little piece is what they wanted. This itty bitty piece right here. And they want it to be dead center, like this. Yeah, just like that. Then they want me to get 4 brown, no, 8 small brown pieces and put them on top of each other. Oh, God, where are the small brown pieces? Those are large. Oh, here they are. I need to get 8 of these tiny brown pieces. 8 of these little things. I can already tell you this one is way more elaborate than last week's, with these tiny pieces built on tiny pieces, and it's going to be tougher to figure out. Five. I need 8 of these. Here's 6. Shoot. Where's the other 2? Oh, I see one. This is the problem, is they're so small. When there's only one left, they're very hard to find. Here's the other one. Okay, I found all 8. There we go. So now what they want me to do, they want me to put these on top of each other to make 4. So it's 4 stacked piles of those, okay? That's what they want me to do. Can I tilt the mic down a little bit? You want me to? There we go. Is that better? Tilted down a little bit? If that sounds better. Lego history, I don't know Lego history. My Lego history is very basic. I had some basic Lego sets when I was a kid. The most elaborate one I ever owned was a Sherwood Forest movie tie-in from the movie Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, starring Kevin Costner and Morgan Freeman. It was very elaborate, that one. But everything else I ever had was very, very basic. Nothing too special. I decided to do it with the sets when I'm done. Well, some of them will be in my background, and then they'll be saved up, and we'll see what happens. But I want to put them in my background as part of my set to say, hey, look what we built, on the Lego streams. And if you like them, show up to the stream, support them, and you'll be a part of it. You can, basically finance the next Lego set by supporting those streams, That's what you guys are doing right now. If you support this stream tonight, you are supporting the next Lego set, is what you're doing. Okay? Here we go. That's 3. 4. And where do they want those to go? They want those to go on the corner. They want one on each corner of this square, like this. Okay? Cool. So is the camera still focused? Yep, looks good, right? Okay, good. Cool. All right. So, next, okay, now they want these flower petal looking pieces, which, I think, is this them? I think this is them here. 1, there we go. Yeah, that's it. Looks like a little hat. They remind me of the hats that I put on the Lego guys back in the day, the Sherwood Forest set. That's actually what that hat reminds me of. Yeah, and look, it even has a little thing that looks like a feather goes in it. I think they are. I actually think that's what these are. They're supposed to be like Robin Hood style hats. But in this set, they're actually using them as simulated flower petals, which is kind of interesting. Stone, please stop with the nonsense. Okay. All right. They want me to put each one of these on a corner like this. All right. That was step 9. We'll keep going. The focus is out of control. Do you just want me to not do autofocus then? It's focused right now. If I turn off autofocus, it'll just stay. I'll do a manual focus level. If that's what you want, it's up to you. I can have it always be just focused on the table and turn it off. It's up to you. It keeps focusing over and over. All right, you want me to just here? We'll do a manual focus then. If that's bothering you guys, okay, manual. And we'll do. That good? Now it shouldn't autofocus. Now it should always stay in focus on the table. Okay. But of course, if I do this now, it ain't going to autofocus. See, it's going to be out of focus. It'll only be focusing on the table itself. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. Up next, they want, let's see here. Whoa. 4 of the tiny red nubs, and they have to put these on the bottom side, it's saying. Flip this and put it underneath. Now, where are those red nubs? I see 1. Oh, here we go. I need 4 of these red nubs. Oh, shoot. It's rolling. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Shoot. No, I had it. I had it right in my hand. Here it is. Okay. This is the underside of this. They want me to put one on the right hand of each of these 4 pieces under. Like this. Like each corner, basically. Each corner piece. Yeah, this, and this. There we go. That's what they just wanted me to do there. Okay? Now they want me to flip it again. And they want me to get, let's see, a unique, okay, there's a unique flower-looking piece. I need that. I need one of the green little pieces again that we had used earlier. They want me to get another one of those. Here it is. And they want a tiny 2-sided black rod. Tiny 2-sided black rod. Huh. Oh, I found it. It really is tiny. It's like really small. See, that's why I couldn't find it. All right. Would I consider making sumo origami? I have no idea. I've never done origami before. I don't know anything about that. Okay, so what they want me to do, they want me to put this piece, this flower-looking piece on top of this green one, like that. And then they want me to stick this through it, like that. And then they want me to flip it and stick it into the top of this, like this. Okay. All right. That's what they wanted me to do. So that's kind of cool. It kind of looks like a blossom. Yeah, it does. That's nice. Okay. Guys, if you're enjoying the chill vibes of DSP Builds It, please support the stream. Remember, last week was a very supported stream, which is why we continued on with these. And if you like this and you want to see me build bigger and better things in future weeks, please support tonight. All right? That's what you're doing here. Let's get some stuff going. We have 1 sub on Kit. We got a few super chats. All right? Let's get some stuff rolling here, my friends. Okay. That's true. Game Fan says, remember, you did do an origami for Heavy Rain. You're right. In 2010, I did an origami 15 years ago. All right, so this, they just want you to put this right in here, like this. And that's it. But it's loose. It's literally loose. There's nothing to really hold that in place. So if you do this, well, I guess it doesn't. No, it does. It falls out. That's weird. That's weird. It's really not secure. It could easily fall out. Huh. I wonder why they did it like that. I like how it looks. I do actually really like the look of this, like a little blossom thing, little mini plant. But I don't like that it just comes out. That is kind of annoying. Shout out to Dr. Lexus. Dr. Lexus just gifted another sub. That's 2 for tonight from the doc. So now we're up to 21 bucks of support, right? Thank you, guys. Keep that rolling, my friends. Thank you. Okay. So now all they want me to do is put in the connector piece, which is this rod that sticks out of the side of all of them. So you can link them together. Here it is. So just push it in there. That's your connector piece. That's how you connect it to the other ones, the other succulents. All right, so it says there are approximately 10,000 types of succulents that you can grow. The Fun Lego succulents are a great way to start your collection. Oh, that's all it says. Okay, that's it. We're done. That one is done. Okay. So that's a tiny one, an itty bitty succulent that we did. And that can go up here now because we've completed it. And now we're going to head into the second succulent of the night. I'm going to assume that was a really simple one, right? These next ones are probably going to be very complex. I think the next one is the purple blossoms. All right, that'll be cool. Let's see what people are. Oops. What did I just? Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. There we go. Let's see what people are saying here in chat. Because I missed a few messages. How much to step on the succulent with a bare foot? $1,000. And how often do I do this? We've only done it once before. This is the second time we're doing it. Okay? All right. Okay, so continuing on. We're now on the second succulent of the night. Ready, everyone? Succulent number 2, as you'll see. This one is going to be the pretty blossom, the pink blossom flower that looks very unique compared to the others, okay? All right, so again, they want us to start with a base. And they want us to get a big block, 2 of these big blocks, these green blocks, and just put them right dead in the middle. And then they want us to once again build our perimeter of the cross blocks around the edge and then these solid blocks on the corners. So we'll do that. That I'm used to doing because every single one of these succulents has had that so far. That's good stuff. Easy to do. Easy peasy. Familiarity. What's that? Maybe a neck chain would be good for your glasses. You already said that. I already read it. You said that before. And I said, yeah, it might be a good idea if I'm going to keep taking them off to read chat and then put them back on. Because these aren't bifocals, you know, they're not prescription or anything. They're just, you know, I bought them at Costco. Yeah. And then I need the 4 corner pieces. There you go. Again, guys, remember, this is as much of a hangout session as it is a Lego building session. So tag me in the chat with anything you want to chat about, and we can talk while I build, okay? All right, once again, now they want me to do a perimeter on top that kind of is like a fence. So we're going to do that. So again, very familiar territory. Every succulent has pretty much done this so far. They all have this commonality to them, to their base. Do I moisturize my hands? I do, but the thing is I have eczema. So I have like split skin and it's pretty nasty. And sometimes I get rashes. Like right now I'm kind of in the middle of an outbreak. It's not so bad, but it sucks having eczema. Let me tell you, sometimes your skin cracks and bleeds. You get itchy rash. It's really bad. But I can't over moisturize because of that. If I over moisturize, then I get rashes. If I don't moisturize, then I get the cracked skin. So it's like I'm screwed. I have the worst of both worlds when it comes to my skin. I hate it. Little Green Man says neck chains are for old grannies. Don't do it. And Jeff says, what's up, man? Just joining. What's up, Jeff? We already built 1 succulent tonight back here. And now we're working on succulent number 2 out of the 3 that we're going to build tonight. I need the corner pieces. Here we go. Corner kind of fence-like pieces here. Here we are. And here we are. Okay, perfect. When is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme party? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, Black Ops 6, playing the Ninja Turtles event, unlocking Ninja Turtles content, including the nunchucks, and then after that, pizza is arriving. It's either going to be Papa John's or Domino's, and it's going to be multiple kinds of pizza, including stuffed crust, and it's going to be an appetizer. Okay, pretty good. Good stuff. And then, Donnie's Infernos, are you doing anything special for my birthday yet? I always do a marathon on or around my birthday. I actually don't know the date, like what day of the week my birthday would be this year. Let me take a look. Looks like my birthday is on a Sunday. So I might just do a Sunday marathon for my birthday, and then you usually do special stuff on that day. We'll see. Okay. Let's see here. Jeff says, "Do you want to talk about Raw or anything?" But you want? I don't want to talk about wrestling only because Smart Guys is Thursday night. I'd rather save my wrestling talk for then. It's kind of stupid to like spoil it now. But anything else you guys want to chat about, I'm kind of open to talking about. Okay. Flat Earth for Jesus says, "Think about a light for the desk." Do you guys really can't see this? It's bright. Like I can see everything nicely. I mean, if you really want a super bright light, like it might actually bother me to have a super bright light in here. To be honest, I think it's fine. Dr. Lexus says, "How's your journey to get verified on Kick?" My problem is concurrent viewers. I just don't have enough concurrent viewers to become verified. I believe they want like 75 or 80, and I'm between like 60, 65. And it goes up and down. Like sometimes I have more, sometimes I have less. I think right now I'm around 62, 60. Yeah, I think I'm 62 right now. Um, and it also depends on content. For example, Smart Guys usually brings in more viewers, but we didn't do one last week. So now my viewers are down. See, it kind of fluctuates. I feel like eventually I'll get there. Like eventually I'm going to have enough consistent viewership on Kick to get the verification status, but I'm just not there yet. Plus, to be honest, I don't even know what it does. I really have no clue. It doesn't seem to have any benefit. What do they do? Check your name? Wow, great. What does that do for me? Nothing, right? It doesn't seem to unlock any other features or anything, so I don't really see the big deal. Am I going to do all the Lego succulent plants? No, we're just doing this set. This is my intro set. And then after this, we're going to probably mix it up and do other kinds of content, Lego content. Again, if people show up, engage, and support these streams. All right. So please, if you like the content, you want more Legos, big variety in the future, please support the stream tonight. Let's see here. Falcul says he's playing Ninja Gaiden 2 on Master Ninja mode. He says, eczema sucks. Sometimes I don't wear my wedding rings because I get outbreaks. Yeah, it's bad. Right now, my knuckle here is all dried out and nasty. And I put there's creams I put on and stuff. I have an anti-inflammatory cream. I have a moisturizer cream. I have to alternate. Some nights I have to put a fucking glove on my hand because it's so gooey. It's disgusting. It's just nothing you can do. Bad skin sucks. I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. It really does sting. Game Fan says, speaking of heavy rain and that gen of gaming, it's weird. We had 4 Bethesda open world RPGs during that gen. Now it takes 5 years for a 7-hour long game to come out. Yeah. I mean, don't get me started on Bethesda as a game studio and how they've fallen apart, right? Really bad. No. Dunsfelter says, doesn't verified mean you get hourly pay on Kick? No. That is the next tier. For that tier, you need to have 100 concurrent viewers all the time. Yeah, you need 100 concurrent viewers all the time. Actually, I verified for every single thing in that tier as well. That tier is called KCIP. I don't even know what it stands for. Yeah, I qualify for everything on Kick except concurrent viewership. And to be honest, I would have all the concurrent viewership I need to qualify for everything if I exclusively streamed on Kick, but I don't. You know, like if all the hundreds of viewers that I get on YouTube came over to Kick, I'd have everything right now. But I like to split it. That way, I'm not abandoning the people who have been there all along these years and giving them the popularity that I have and all of that, right? Yeah, Telltale Games, rest in peace. Although they're back, but they're not really making much, right? Okay. What is the hourly pay? I don't know, Little Green Man. I think it's different. I think depending on your size and how many viewers you would bring to Kick, I think they pay everyone differently and they offer you a contract. But I don't know. I don't know because I haven't been offered. So, okay. It looks like this round green piece. It looks like goes in the center here. Trying to get it to fit. There we go. And then it says there's like a flat green piece that will go on top of that one. It's not there. Flat green piece. Here it is. That goes on top of the other one like this. I think we can all admit this camera is a lot better than last week's, right? Like last week, it was far away, you could barely see. Now you can see everything nicely up close. It's really nicely done. A big improvement, right? Everyone agree? Oh boy, we're going to build. We're done with this for now. We're now going to actually build the purple blossom right there. See it? We're going to build that thing by itself. And then we're going to put it on top, I think, which is kind of cool. Little Green Man says if the pay's high enough, maybe it's worth it to stream exclusively on Kick. And see, that's the catch. You don't know till you qualify for it. And if I put all my eggs in one basket, then what happens to people who wanted to watch me on YouTube? They're going to leave, right? So it kind of sucks. I wish I knew, but I don't know. All right. Did I hear that Twitch is opening up monetization? Would I ever go to Twitch? No. Twitch is literally the worst place on the internet to stream. I would never go back. Do I have high hopes for AC Shadow? No, I don't. I have no hopes for AC Shadow. Okay. Okay, there's a weird brown piece. I believe it's this one. No. There's a really weird looking brown piece. It's none of these. It's not. No, is it? Wait, is it that? It is this. It is a 4-way arm piece. Do you see this? How unique this thing is? It's 4 different ways. It's 4 arms with a hole in the center. So that's a pretty unique looking piece, okay? Thank you, Dr. Lexus. Dr. Lexus gifted another sub. That's 3 for Dr. Lexus tonight. Guys over on Kick, you are being embarrassed by Dr. Lexus. He's now gifted 3 subs and no one else has. Also, no memberships on YouTube tonight at all. Let's get some memberships on YouTube, please. How about a tip? I mean, holy crap. We got no tips tonight? No tips for Lego night. Wow. Guys, let's get some tips here tonight, all right? Okay. So they want me to get a red piece. It's this one. And they want me to put this red piece in the top of the 4-arm brown piece like this. Just like that. Okay. Then they want me to get this big brown shaft. And they want me to impale that piece. Just like that. And they want me to go all the way through it. As deep as I can. Shaft deep. Here you go. A shaft deep impaling. See that? Then they want me to get a unique green piece. Here it is. And that's got to go on top. Like that. Yep, just like that. Okay. Interesting. It looks like a staff. A wand. Okay. Now they want me to flip it. And they want me to get this piece here. And they want me to put a gray rounded piece on top of it. Gray rounded piece. Nope, that's brown. This one is gray. Gray. Here it is. So they want me to put this gray rounded piece on top of this big, unique piece. And then they just want me to shove it onto the shaft like this. Shaft fell. I hate it when my shaft falls. All right, they want me to put it here like this. There we are. And then just put it all the way through. Uh-oh, it came off. All right, there we go. I got it back on. Is it secure? It's secure. All right. So this is starting to look really weird, but I think this is going to be the base of which we're going to actually put all these purple petals on. So it looks like the unique blossom. I think that's what we're working on right now. Hair of the Dog. Thank you, Hair of the Dog, for a $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you, Hair of the Dog, very much. Okay. So we're 28 in climbing, everybody. 28 bucks in climbing. Again, the goal is 150 by the end of tonight. And if we hit that goal, we'll keep these Lego streams going. Okay? Does my ring ever get caught in my finger hair? No, it doesn't. What? What's 1/2 of 1/2? My friend says it's 1/8. I'm saying 1/4. A half of a half is a fourth. Very easy. Okay. The Lego cam is a good improvement. Thank you, Lalafell of Light. Says I'm actually usually an ass to you, but I actually really like the Lego cam. It's a big improvement. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Okay. Am I good at making paper airplanes? When I was a kid, I actually had a big elaborate book of paper airplanes, and I actually knew a way to make a bunch, and I've forgotten all of it because I haven't done it since I was a kid, but I actually liked making them when I was a kid. Some of them can be really unique the way they fly if you build them right. All right. Okay, there's this brown. It looks almost like a brown barrel piece. And they want me to put that on top of this like this. Okay. Then they want me to flip it again. Well, that's not going to stay. But there's a unique bluish cap piece they want me to put on top of this. Here it is. Okay. This thing is starting to look really weird. What about origami? I already said I had origami. As a kid, I did some origami, but not too much. As an adult, the only origami I think I've done was the origami from Heavy Rain. So, okay. Now, whoa. What on earth? Whoa, they want me to get a ton of pieces. What the? This is very confusing, what they're showing me right now. So they want me to get... What is this? Cap? Okay, they want me to get 4 of these cap-looking pieces. 1, 2... 3. Oh, I almost dropped it. 3, 4. Okay. So I got those 4 cap-looking pieces, okay? Then they want me to get 12 of a very small, weird-looking piece that I don't see in this small bag. Oh, they're in here. 12 of these little things? Oh, man. Well, this is going to take forever. 12 of these tiny little pieces. Oh. This is going to suck. 1, 2. They're all so small. 3. It's going to take like 2 minutes. 4. 5. They're all at the bottom of this bag. Can I grab 2 at once? 6, 7. Oops. That's 7. There's 5 more. There's 8. 8. There's 9. 10. 11. There's 1 more. Oh. Where is it? I found it. 12. Oh, that was a pain. And then 4 of the green cap pieces. Those are right here. Then we'll have everything we need to do this next step. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. 3, 4. Here we go. If I drop one of these on the floor, I'm never going to find it. All right. So that's all the pieces I need to do the next step. Holy crap. Oh, man. Save the bag for 420. It's the perfect dime bag. What's going on, Game Boy? Good evening. How are you? Itchy says you could make... Oh, I already answered the paper airplane question. There you go. All right, cool. All right, so now we got to work on this. What's up, Slayer? Good evening. Good to see you. The table could use more light. Again, this is bright to me. Like if I put a big light on here, it might actually bother my eyes. But if you guys really, really wanted more light, I don't know what I could do. I have to look into it. Maybe get like a tiny desk lamp or something that I could put on here. I think it would be too bright, just being honest. And it looks bright. I'm looking at the camera. It looks bright to me. Like I'm looking at it right now. Everything looks bright. Everything's standing out. I'm not sure. Okay. My wall's baseboard could use some cleaning. No, actually, that's not dirt. That's the paint. This room, when I moved in, okay, 11 years ago, they basically rushed this house to sell it. And they did the worst rush job paint job in history. All the baseboards have spotty, terrible paint. Some of the baseboards aren't even painted correctly. The rugs are stained in certain spots on the edges of the room because they clean the carpet, but not a thorough cleaning. So the edges of the rooms that are white have like this dark to the carpet. They fucked it up, basically. Okay. You might say, so you didn't paint the room when you moved in? No, because it was a fresh paint job when I moved in. It just wasn't done right. And I've been working in this office daily for the last 11 years. I don't have time to clean out the office and paint. Then I wouldn't be able to work. So I've never touched it up. It looks a little crappy, but that's because the previous owners did not renovate the house properly to sell it like they were supposed to. Keep in mind, they also had holes in the roof that were leaking and didn't tell anyone until I moved in. I discovered it myself. So they did a lot of messed up stuff. They also didn't clean out the garage. They did a lot of fucked up stuff that they should have done. I could have taken them to court for it, but it wouldn't have been worth it. It would have taken too long. Okay. Oh, okay. Drop a message in chat. I shall. If I don't drop a message in Kick Chat every once in a while, people can't tag me. There you go. Okay. I received a $2 tip. First tip of the night from No Kino Entry. Thank you, No Kino Entry, for a $2 tip. I appreciate it. Okay. DJ Trump, I wish, but sadly, my parents are much older now, and their health is pretty bad, and they're not doing well. They can't travel anymore. So basically, DJ Trump said, will your parents come back to visit you, and maybe you could, do like some house renovations together like you did last time. Well, last time, you forget, was in 2016, 9 years ago. A lot has changed in 9 years. Okay. Let's continue. I'm glad you're enjoying the Lego stream, King Michael. All right. So we have all the pieces. So what they want me to do is on each one of these rounded like pieces, on one end, they want me to put one of these green things. Okay. Oh, shit. And then the other three, they want me to use these tiny things, which this might be a pain. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, boy. That wasn't good. Snapped it on. So it has to like fit perfectly. There we are. Okay. So you see that? They have me basically put all those pieces together to make that. See that? I have to do that 4 times, basically. All right. Could I stream from my garage for a few days when painting the room? No, there is no internet in my garage. I could not do that. Okay. Go. This is the only room in the house that has good enough internet to really stream from. It was funny because when I moved in, I didn't want to have this as my office. I didn't want this room to be my office. I actually wanted the room across the hall to be the office. And I was told by the cable company that room doesn't have a direct cable line in it. So because of that, if you want the strongest signal, I needed to have the cable line or the cable modem in this room. That's what I was told. So I actually was forced into having this room become my office, and I was kind of disappointed. I had wanted to use the other room, but had to do what I had to do. Okay. Almost got these done. Little Green Man says, I told you I was going to save the question for Q&A. I want to know your thoughts on reincarnation if you think it's possible. I think a lot of things are possible. I do. Like, I have an open mind as I get older. I tend to be a lot more open-minded on stuff. When I was younger, I was raised a certain way, certain religions, certain beliefs on this and that. And then as I got older, I kind of said, maybe what I was taught or whatever isn't necessarily the one way to think about things. Maybe there are other ways that things could exist, or, who knows? So I'm not necessarily saying 100% yes and no. I'm just saying I like to have an open mind about a lot of different things and, see where that takes me in life. All right, I built all those. And by the way, Dr. Lexus has gifted another sub. Thank you, Dr. Lexus, for that. Let's get that on the leaderboard. So Dr. Lexus so far tonight has gifted 4 subs. No exaggeration. He's gifted more than half of all the support tonight. Outside of that, there's only been $15, so I'm not sure what's going on tonight. This is sure a far cry from last week's LEGO stream. Just being honest. And what did I say last week? I said, watch this now possibly be a fluke because people just wanted to tune into the first one and support it. But then after that, it's not going to be that popular. And it looks like, sadly, that might be what's happening. I don't know. I'm just being it's observational, right? You notice? Way different this week than it was last week, correct? Okay. Now, they want... Okay, so each of these... The heck? They want each of these to go on like this. It's very tricky. Like, you have to be very careful with the instructions because they're actually, like, kind of picky and specific of how to do it. Like, they want the bottom left-hand quadrant of each of these pieces has to be what sticks into the side of the green piece here, or else it doesn't actually fit. Okay. Here we are. Okay, and then the last one. Right there. Okay. Look at that. So that's going to be the center of the bloom, right? That's what that's going to be, the center of the bloom. And it actually looks kind of cool. But now we're going to put the big petals on. But before we do that, I think we should actually answer the final questions and split the part because we're about an hour in and these streams go about 2 hours. All right. So Extreme Machine says maybe Gundam models next or a popular licensed Lego like Optimus Prime. Like I said, I would like to do more popular licensed Legos for sure. Like, I think that's what I would like to do. But we got to do this one first. And like I said, before I invest a lot of money, because the better Legos are expensive. They're like $100 or more. And again, I'm okay with investing that as long as we have the interest. Right now, to be honest, last week we had a lot of interest. I don't know if we have the interest now. Take a look. We have less viewers this week than we did last week. We definitely have slower support right now. I mean, the night is young. We still have over an hour left. But just being honest, right? That's kind of what I'm seeing. Okay? So, we'll see what happens. I don't want to invest hundreds of bucks in this unless there's enough interest to garner, doing it and doing a bigger set. Okay? Okay. All right. Well, we are basically about halfway through, which is what we said. It would be 2 hours for three succulents tonight. Looks like we're roughly halfway through. When we continue on, we're going to finish up this one. And then we got the big one. The big giant cactus one is coming up. This one's really elaborate coming up here. Holy crap. Yeah, the giant cactus is going to be the whole second half of the night. There's a million pieces in that sucker. So, okay. Good stuff, everyone. Let's go ahead and split the part. I'll come back. Part 2 of Build with Phil for this week. See you then.